Hi, my name is Wackaflcka. This is a new series where I will be 1v1ing every single ADC with Twitch. However, we are not allowed to space or dodge any abilities. We will take them all and then see who wins. So with that said, if you have an ADC you want to watch me 1v1 next, then feel free to let me know, otherwise I will just pick a random one. As we go through this, I will make some notes watching the fights, and we'll pick up from there. Let's get started. Level 1. I don't think this one will actually come as a surprise. And this is why this is interesting, because Twitch is a very strong duel at level 1. I opted for leveling E here, which I will do in every single video, because the difference is actually very small. E comes ahead just slightly, but other than that, it's as it is. An advantage Twitch has, however, with Q is that he gets the first attack. But because of the rules here, no spacing, no dodging, anything, all I'm allowed to do here is get my first auto attack off. However, of course, sometimes you might be able to get 2 auto attacks off before they're able to strike back, but as you can see, the rule swords are still the same. Level 3, however, is when it gets interesting. I opted to per point in the W here, and something that is important to note is how I throw my W right after auto attack, allowing it to smoothly flow with my auto attacks, not cancelling one and getting my full damage off. And surprisingly, the result is still the same. Even though I could have took 2 points into my E and probably won the fight slightly more, or like had a better chance. Now, however, at level 4, we will be spending some money. I opted to buying a recurve bow, as the build I'm going for here is played the Rune King, and the most normal purchase with Twitch is recurve bow, as I like to go recurve longsword. However, Misfortune will go for a pickaxe. And the problem here is that I, as Twitch going recurve bow, will have no AD scaling additional to my E, which means that my E will do the same damage as it would normally do, but Misfortune getting a pickaxe will buff her abilities. So as in turn to that, you can see that the fight ends up being even. Alright, just since this is a learning experience, I rewatched the clip and went over it. So I have cut down, right? And I just want to make this important so everyone knows. I have cut down, which means that when the target is above 50% HP, I will deal additional damage. And as you can see here, as I'm opening, I'm dealing 75 damage. And then as the PTA procs, I'm doing 81. But then when the target goes below 50%, I'm doing 75 again, right? And the reason for this is because when they're above, I'm doing currently 50% more damage, right? Or like, not 50%, I'm dealing 8% more damage to them now. Right? And then PTA procs, I'm doing 81, but then they drop below 50%, which means I only have 8% damage again. And the reason why this is important to keep a note is because when you're using your E, you want to use it when they're above 50% damage, or like 50% HP, after your PTA proc, because that is when you will get the most damage. And that is important to keep in mind. I did think about this for a while, and I just wanted to add this into the video as it's a learning experience, and it is important to keep in mind for the rest of the videos that I will make. Anyways, let's continue to level 5. And again, at level 5, we have the same items that we have. However, I've got an additional point into my E here, which, as you can see, makes the difference. So again, this really shows that Twitch can and is a very strong jeweler early game, even though with the pickaxe here, I for sure probably would have won even harder due to the AD scaling of my E. But still, we win. Now, at level 6, I'm going to be purchasing roughly 2,000 gold worth of items, which means that I'm getting pickaxe, recurve bow, and the longsword. Now, there will be games where this is different, but again, it's just showcasing. And at this point, we both have our ultimates, and we're allowed to use them. So I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by the result here, and this really showcases how important it is to dodge certain abilities. Yep. And if you do, how successful you can be. So again, this really highlights and shows the importance of dodging Misfortune's ult if you tend on 1v1ing her. But even then, you can at times tank it if you have the right support and go and win anyway. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, found it interesting. Again, if you want to see a different champion, or if you let me know what champion you want to see next. Until then, hope you guys continue to have a good morning, night, and take care. Peace.